the mother of Baldev. Rohini Sakhi also, or so many gopis are like Chal first, second, third, fourth, fifth, no hope. So like Rohini first, second, third, fourth. Some may be mother, some may be Sakhi, some may be others. So no hope. So you should think that I am made servant of Srimati Radhika Jashoda Devi.
Adesso Maharaj che ci sono tanti diversi nomi sia di Rohini che di Devaki, anche di Yashoda, anche tra le gopi, quindi ci sono diversi devoti, anche se portano lo stesso nome. Lei è Yashoda Devi, la servitrice di Radharani.
Oh, you could come. Rupa Siksa. Try to listen very attentively and carefully.
Adesso parliamo di Rupa Siksa. State molto attenti e seguite bene quello che dice.
We have explained Mali Haya se bhi kare aropan. Shravan Kirtan jale kare se. That the devotee becomes himself gardener. And he plants in his heart that Bhakti Lata Bij, that is desire to serve Krishna. And after that, how 6 kinds of lips come out. I have also explained. Kleshagni, Sukhada, Sudurlabha, Moksha Lagatakrita, and Krishna Akarshana. And I have also explained that when a lips comes in a rolled way, then outer part is somewhat rough, and inner part after some time it comes very smooth. So upper part begins from Vaidhi Bhakti, and then afterwards it becomes Raganuga Bhakti in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but not in line of Ramanuja Madhva, always the Vaidhi Bhakti. Oh.
Ma ci sono molti tipi di Shravana e Kirtana.
Before taking initiation from Gurudev, Shravan and Kirtan also like water, and it is like a general water.
Prima di prendere l'iniziazione da Gurudeva c'è Shravana e Kirtana, ma è come un'acqua comune.
But after taking initiation, that a special kind of Shravan and Kirtan becomes.
Dopo aver preso l'iniziazione però Shravana e Kirtana diventano di un tipo molto particolare.
You know that Prahlad Maharaj heard so many Harikatha from Narad Rishi. General things, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam. And also Raghunath Das Goswami was hearing from Sarup Damodar and Rupa Goswami. Both had not same.
Prahlad ad esempio ascoltò Harikatha da Narada Muni, ma in un modo un po' generico, mentre Narottama Das Thakur ascoltò Raghunath Das l'ascoltò da Rupa Goswami, ma è di un altro genere.
So after that, when he came to Rupa Goswami after Sarup Damodar, Raghunath Das Goswami, he began to hear from Rupa Goswami. Now he is hearing and chanting, and remember, become first class, so high, more than that.
Raghunath Das Goswami andò nonostante stesse con Svarupa Damodara, andò da Rupa Goswami a sentire Harikatha e da quel momento diventò molto elevato.
How? He heard from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Sarup Damodar so many things that he has written in his poems and which is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. What class of Harikatha? That he asked from Swarup Damodar, I cannot tell to Mahaprabhu, no, personally. Oh, you should tell that I want to ask something. And my question is that, what should I do? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told.
Raghunath ascoltò Svarupa Damodara e Chaitanya Mahaprabhu e poi chiese a Svarupa Damodara, io voglio fare una domanda, cosa devo fare ora?
Then he told that in your externally you should try to hear and remember all these things like external Hari Bhakti, like Vaidhi Bhakti. But inner world you should think that you are Gopi. And by Siddha Dev, you should remember it like Rati Manjari, Arup Manjari, and you should serve fully internally. From externally, anyone cannot guess that what he is doing. But internally he is like a Rati Manjari, and what he is doing? Oh, Kunja Seva and other things. So internally he is. So these are very high class of. But when he went to Rupa Goswami,
lui disse, prova a ricordare queste cose, che esternamente devi considerarle come Vaidhi Bhakti, ma internamente devi considerare te stesso come Rati Manjari, cioè una dasti, una servitrice di Radharani.
But when he went to Rupa Goswami, and when he used to read the books of Rupa Goswami, Dan Keli Chintamani, Kaumudi, then he used to be absorbed in that. And how he is serving? Here he exposed.
Poi andò da Rupa Goswami e leggendo i suoi libri capì come diventò assorto in questo, e qui viene spiegato in che modo.
That Raghunath Das Goswami has expressed in his own Dal Keli Chintamani.
Raghunath Das Goswami l'ha espresso nella sua opera Ramakeli, Dan Keli Chintamani.
That in that he has become Rati Manjari himself, or Bhanumati.
Lì si descrive come Rati Manjari.
And he is with the personal associates of Srimati Radhika, and they are defeating Krishna. And how Krishna wants dan means donation, and how they are giving? Oh, he has himself discharged all these things. So more space than what he used to think at full.
E qui lui assaporò delle cose molto dolci, riuscì a capire che lui e Radharani erano riusciti a sconfiggere Krishna, perché Krishna aveva chiesto una donazione, un pagamento, ma loro erano riusciti a sconfiggerlo. Lui provava molta più dolcezza in questi passatempi.
He has himself written that he is like Rati Manjari, and when Srimati Radhika is defeating, and then she is clapping, very happy, very happy.
Lui si descrive come Rati Manjari e descrive che quando Radharani sconfigge Krishna, lei picchia le mani e esclama di gioia.
Now he is hearing and chanting and remembering of what class? As if he is serving herself to Krishna and Radhika.
Qui lui descrive come ascolta, come ricorda e come questo servizio di alta classe che lui fa per Radha e Krishna, come Rati Manjari.
So here, Sauna Kirtana Jale Kare Sinchan. What he has written?
When a person receives the seed of devotional service, he should take care of it by becoming a gardener and sowing the seed in his heart. If he waters the seed gradually by the process of Shravan and Kirtan, hearing and chanting, the seed will begin to sprout.
Water is not in the hand of that devotee. Water will come from anywhere else. What is that water? And from where coming? Gardener cannot make water. He should dig a well, or he should go to any river. Where is there? Plenty of water. And that plenty of water is a devotee like Rupa Goswami, and in the line of Rupa Goswami.
Il verso dice: il devoto deve diventare un giardiniere e coltivare la sua piantina della Bhakti annaffiandola con Shravana e Kirtana. E quest'acqua da dove viene? Essendo un giardiniere, il devoto non ha l'acqua, perché il giardiniere non possiede l'acqua, la prende da qualche altra parte, da un pozzo, da un fiume, e quest'acqua di Shravana e Kirtana viene in questo caso da Rupa Goswami.
Endless stream. Where? In the heart of that devotee. Endless water. Endless stream.
Diventa un torrente incessante che scorre nel cuore del devoto.
And he prays that, let's give this a stream. I will plant I will give water to that seed. And they very mercifully they give a stream, a very little stream. Lakhs and lakhs streams coming from that, like Rupa Goswami, lakhs. Tasmin Mahan Mukharito Madhubhi. So a very small stream he gave, and it was sufficient for that devotee, and he was healed. Very sweet and very powerful water. So we should try to have this water from any very high class of devotee. Unless a stream will not come. Very powerful stream will not come. Susamana Kirtan Jale Karesi.
Così questa acqua viene da Rupa Goswami, un'acqua molto speciale, molto potente, anche se è un flusso sottile e incessante, ma è un'acqua molto speciale. Noi dobbiamo cercare la fonte di quest'acqua finché non abbiamo trovato l'origine, cioè il devoto da cui viene questa Shravana Kirtana di alta classe, non dobbiamo mai fermarci.
That gardener should be some intelligence and some experience. Otherwise he will be cheated.
Il giardiniere deve essere un po' intelligente e un po' esperto, e altrimenti verrà imbrogliato.
If I come to any stream and that stream is mixed with salty, then that water will burn the seed.
Se si va in un fiume, in un torrente e si prende quest'acqua ma è mista con il sale, la pianticella verrà bruciata.
So he should be some expert to know, this water is so helpful for my seed.
Quindi deve essere esperto, riconoscere quale acqua è buona da dare al suo seme.
How he has become expert? Because he has heard so much things before taking initiation.
E diventa esperto questo giardiniere perché ascolta tante cose prima di prendere l'iniziazione.
By the powerful, sweet water, when it was given to that seed, very soon it sprouted and 6 leaves came.
E quando viene data quest'acqua molto forte alla pianticella, nasce subito, sboccia e spuntano 6 foglie.
All the leaves were so green and in big size. Honhar Biravan ke hot chikane paas. Meaning, what is the meaning? Pundari.
Exactly difficult, but the meaning is those who are great persons, their symptoms are manifested when they are young age, in the childhood age.
होनहार के होत चिकन में क्या की बोलते
जो महापुरुष होते हैं उनके बचपन से पता चलता है।
माने बहुत मजबूत होते हैं, उनके पत्ते बड़े बड़े होते हैं. The lips become bigger and so green and so powerful.
Le foglie praticamente nasceranno, sbocceranno subito e saranno subito molto forti e grandi.
उपाजिया बढ़े, लता ब्रह्मांड भेदी जाए, बिरजा ब्रह्मलोक भेदी बर्फ पाए.
As one waters the Bhakti like a bee, the seed sprouts, and the creeper gradually increases to the point where it penetrates the walls of this universe and goes beyond the Viraja river, between the spiritual world and the material world. It attains Brahmalok, the Brahman effulgence, and penetrating through that stratum, it reaches...
Any purport? Yes, so great purport.
Purport by...
La pianta.
You should know this thing. Oh, you can.
Una pianta.
One thing you should carefully know, that a creeper, when it grows up to 3 feet, no need of any shelter. No? It can stand on his own foot.
Una cosa bisogna sapere, che quando una pianta spunta e cresce, raggiunge l'altezza di 3 piedi, che sarebbe circa 1 metro, non ha bisogno di aggrapparsi a nessun albero.
But when it grows more than 4 feet, 5 feet, then it needs some help, support.
Ma quando raggiunge l'altezza di 4 o 5 piedi, cioè 1,5 metri, allora ha bisogno di un sostegno.
When it is within world, no support is needed.
Ma nel mondo materiale non c'è nessun sostegno adatto.
In this world, no use of support.
In questo mondo non c'è bisogno.
For that creeper, it is like 2-3 feet. So no need.
Perché in questo mondo materiale la pianta non supera i 2 piedi.
बड़े लता ब्रह्मांड भेदी जाए, it goes and cross whole Brahmand, and all the desire of Brahmand, he crossed. No worldly desire. First, there are so many desires in this body, and this body is made of 5 elements, you know, and in these elements, earth is more prominent. No? So more material desires are in this world. But when you go to Swarga, the body is not there earth, air is prominent some. And when you go more very sukshma, subtle, like in Bhurbhuva Swa Mahajana, like where Brahmarshi lives there, Sanak Sanandan Sanatan. Lakhs and lakhs years they can be there. No worldly desire in that. And after that, Brahmalok, Satyalok, that Brahmalok, where Brahma lives, all sattvic. No Raja Tama, but sattvic. Up to this, what Brahma has any desire? He has desire to serve Krishna. But so much opulence there. In Maharshi Lok, like some Sanandan, 1,000 years, lakhs and lakhs years samadhi, strong. No so much influence of Raja and Tama, but something. Up to Brahmalok, Parijalo, there are something. But after this, Mukti Bandi, salvation is. So this creeper giving up all the desires worldly, Swarga, Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satya, and Tal, Talatal, Patal, Rasatal, and all. Also so much enjoyment in Patal Lok also, in Sutal also, where Bali Maharaj with Vamandev, he lives there. But something desire, worldly desire. So, very easily it crosses, no need of any support, bhakti. But he will hear, what hear? Oh, Harikatha from high class of devotee. And then gradually it will go, cross Brahmalok also and Birja. Birja, what is Birja? There is no action of Sata, Raja, Tama. They are different there. But no action. There is Karnabdisai Vishnu. Maya is not in action. Maya is there, but no action.
In equilibrium.
After that, this time is very delicate. And that is Tatastha Bhav. No taste in worldly desires and testing. And also no desire for so much for Krishna service. So at that time we should hear more from our spiritual Guru. Otherwise, you can give up bhakti there. Because no taste in Krishna name and other things. So it is called Brahmi Sthiti. It has been told in Gita. But if hearing and Shravan and doing, then it will cross also Viraja. That Brahmi Sthiti, Tatastha Bhav. And then she will enter in Brahmalok. Brahmalok. What Brahmalok? After Birja Brahmalok, where a one can mix in Brahma, and sometimes he can come out Brahmalok. It is very difficult, more than Viraja, if anyone is there. But if hearing and chanting and remembering in the guidance of any high class of Vaisnava, then he crosses Brahmalok even. And then he enters in Shivalok, Sadasivalok. And then Shankar is so much merciful to them. And he directs him, at once you should go to Parabhyam. Parabhyam means where Lakshmi is always serving. Go on.
Questa pianticella
Why you came to this place? Why? To make a stool and to worship? You could have worshipped there in England. Why you came here? To hear something? So why you could not come? You are here? Oh. I thought that you have not attended. Oh, very good. Otherwise I give you a lesson. I am giving so much high class of Harikatha, and if you are neglecting, it is not right. Anyhow, okay. In Parabhyam, what is Parabhyam? Vaikuntha. Here is Bhakti, but Bhakti is with opulence. Lakshmi is serving Narayan with opulence. He cannot embrace Narayan. She cannot. She cannot be with Narayan in one one palanka, one bed, always worshipping his feet, very with regard and always. So, if he is hearing katha of Raganuga, his bhakti will not be satisfied. So he will try to go across Vaikuntha. There are Naras and so many Vijay, and so many. But all like this, folding hands. And Narayan, not controlled by Lakshmi as Srimati Radhika controls Krishna. She cannot serve that Parvyamnath Narayan in so sweet way, always hearing and always messaging his feet only and praying like this, giving some lotus flowers in the hand of Mandi, but not like gopis, even not like Rukmini and Satyabhama. Satyabhama can do some man to Krishna, but she cannot do man. We have never seen that she has done any anger or man to Krishna. She cannot serve him in a very sweet way. So his bhakti, who is hearing pastimes of Krishna by any high class of devotees in the line of Rupa Goswami, his bhakti will not be satisfied. But she cannot go after Paravyam without any support. Now his bhakti wants support. And that support what is? Krishna lotus feet in Golok Vrindavan, Jai Golok Vrindavan. And then Krishna Charana Kalpa Vrikshe Karayarohan. Then he wants any support. Otherwise, without support, it has come up to this. She is so powerful.
Quindi dopo superato Strada Shiva Loka si raggiunge il Paravyoma, Vaikuntha. Lì c'è una bhakti, si svolge una bhakti con opulenza, cioè la Sridevi Narayana corre.
Krishna Charana Kalpa Vrikshe.
Being situated in one's heart and being watered by seven kirtans, the bhakti creeper grows more and more. In this way, it attains the shelter of the desire tree of the lotus feet of Krishna, who is eternally situated in the planet known as Goloka Vrindavan, in the topmost region of the spiritual sky.
Any purport?
Purport. In Brahma Samhita 537, it is said, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitavi.
Long. So I have told the purport. So no need of speaking, and English knowing person has no. So no need to speak. Here Krishna lotus feet is like desire tree. It has been told. Kalpa Vriksha. Then what you can tell the lotus feet of Narayan? Is it not desire tree? It is desire tree also, but not fully, not in full. But Krishna's desire tree, lotus feet is all, everything, comprehensive, everything. How? You can desire from Narayan, I want to serve you like Lakshmi, like Narad. Oh, she will fulfill. But if you will tell, you will pray that I want to serve you like gopis, can he fulfill? He can. So he desires free, but limitations are. But Krishna desires free, lotus feet, oh, no limit at all.
Boundless limit.
Das ras, Sakya ras, Vasal ras, Madhur ras, anything, Harsh, Adbhut, Karun, Raud, Bhayanik, Visa, 12 ras. He is perfect. And he can. So he desires free. And then, by deserting, he may fulfill the desire of a Shanta. And then, Vishrambhashanta. And then, what? Ajasakha. Dasya. Like Hanuman, and more than Hanuman, Pandavas. And more than Pandavas, Uddhav. And then, more than Uddhav, Vatsalas like Nanda and Yashoda. And more than that, Madhur Ras, Shringar Ras, like Gopis, beloved Gopis. Oh, Narayan cannot give. Even Dwarkadhish, the husband of Rukmini Sat, they cannot give. Rukmini Satyabhama even they cannot give. So, this is free that Krishna lotus feet there, or to extreme, last end is desire tree. ताभी सारथ होया फले प्रेम फल यहाँ माली से oh you should explain.
I desideri di Krishna sono come gli angeli dei desideri.
Very easily you can see. And here patiently what your mother tells. Yes.
I desideri di Krishna sono come gli angeli dei desideri. Si può chiedere di qualsiasi servizio.
यहाँ विस्तारित होया फले प्रेम फल ना कृष्ण चरण कल्प वृक्ष का आरोहण यहाँ विस्तारित होया फले प्रेम फल एंड ऑल्सो यहाँ माली होया से श्रवण कीर्तन आदि जल.
The creeper greatly expands in the Golok Vrindavan planet, and there it produces the fruit of love for Krishna. Although remaining in the material world, the gardener regularly sprinkles the creeper with the water of hearing and chanting.
What it means? You are giving water in the root of that creeper, and that water through creeper where goes? Through creeper, and that water becomes what? First flower, manjari, and after that some fruit, but it is now not green, not sweet, not paka hua, not dry. But here the gardener is giving water, and the creeper is very powerful to take that water from its root to top of creeper, through flowers, it comes to fruit. Same rus is there in the root, but you cannot taste there. But when the fruit is ripe and you will taste, oh, very sweet. In this, that very water is there, but not so sweet. In green fruit, or same, but not mature, so not sweet. But when it will rise, and Suk Pakshi will come, a parrot will come, and touch it. Oh, very sweet, very sweet. Same Harikatha here, but it goes and confirms in a very sweet fruit. But there is a problem, very big problem. What? If the sadhak is there in earth and is giving water, but there are so many problems for it. If any mad elephant will come, it can uproot, and there is fruit and flowers there, but if it uproots here, what becomes there? Dry, finished everything. So gardener becomes very careful to protect the creature. He makes so many
Fences.
fences. Where is that an elephant cannot come. But if he is not careful, then not only one, thousands and lakhs of mad elephants will come, and they will uproot, and everything will be finished. So we should fear from mad elephant. And that elephant is what? Vaisnava. Don't do Vaisnava. Why not told that to Guru Aparat? Because we may be some careful for Guru. That he is my Guru, I see. But when we are not hearing from Vaisnava Aparat, then, I can cut the head of this devotee for sake of my Gurudev. Very bad. Because he is not realizing the heart of his Gurudev. His Gurudev is combined of devotees and himself. He is not separate from devotees. And those Gurus, envious to another Vaisnavas, they are really not devotees. They are false. Always fallen. They are not Gurus. Even not Vaisnavas. Guru will be happy if devotees are served. Those who have no envy, or any kinds of malice against any Vaishnava. So we should try to have a association like this class of Vaishnava. Krishna एक नाम कृष्ण सुन ले शुश्रूषा भजन विज्ञ मनन्य मन निंदादि शून्य है हृदय में सत्य सम those who not criticizing any Vaishnava, no envy to any Vaishnava. Some realization have come, always chanting and remembering with Ashtakaliya bhajan paddhati. Your Bhakti Kripa will be. Otherwise, elephants will come like mad elephants in world, in many and so many ways. And all the devotees, and they are uprooting the Bhakti, and they are going to fall in dark. You should see. There is an example. There is a story. There was a guru, and he has two disciples, and he has 2 feet, like Siksha and Diksha Guru. 2 feet of Guru means one Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru, both feet are one, like one. But one Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru. So these are 2 feet of a Guru. There were 2 disciples, like monkeys. And they are fanned with their hands, both. One told that this left leg is my Gurudev. This is my feet. I am serving this. And another monkey, like monkey devotee, having no intelligence, no realization of Guru Tattva, he thought that, this right leg is mine and I am servant of this. So both were serving, fanning. By chance, those who was serving left leg, his fan touched in the right leg. Then who was serving right leg, he thought that, he has beaten my Gurudev leg. So he took his fan and he just right, not from fan side, from by that side, and he gave like this. Then he became serious. You have insulted and you have beaten my Gurudev, so I will do. Let me see. And then he also took a danda, mota wala danda, like a stick, and he hit Gurudev left leg. Then he became more serious, and he took the right leg of that Gurudev, and he did like this. Gurudev was telling, I'm dying, leave me. But oh no, he has insulted and bitten my Gurudev this leg, so I must do it. Then right wala also did like that. Both legs were done. And Gurudev died. No? So don't do like this. Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru, even Chaitya Guru, you should honor both like them. Don't differentiate. Otherwise your bhakti, you will turn and you break the legs of your Gurudev, and bhakti will be there dry. So it has been told two things. Upade vachinde, tar sukh jaya pada hai. So both, sometimes uproot and sometimes it all leaves. Some leaves. If only she takes leaves, then it may be that leaves may come new. But if she uproots, no chance of that. What is this thing? Upade means knowingly doing offense. Knowingly offense. And what chinding? What? Unknowingly. Oh, it may be forgiven. But that no. So if you are unknowingly doing something, but so much fear for thee, then chant her name always. By chanting, and take the shelter of the same Vaishnava to whom you have done offense, then they may forgive. Otherwise Krishna cannot forgive. So this is meaning of chindeva, chinde. Means some lips he can, mad elephant can do. But if it uproots, then no chance of bhakti at all. It has been written in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu in Aparad that if a man is doing Nama Aparad, Vaishnava Aparad, like if he is falling down, again he will take the shelter of earth and he can go up. So by chanting, remembering always and doing prashchitta, repentance. Oh, I have done wrong. Please excuse me. Then that may be excused. So think like all these things. So the gardener always becomes so careful, so that any kinds of offense should not come. Always be careful. Oh, there was a devotee. He was so like making joke to other Vaishnavas. Always. And he always used to quarrel, like a quarrel, to take the dust of lotus feet of another Vaishnava. He was taking forcibly the dust of that Vaishnava. He was not so intelligent that if Vaishnava is going and after, he may take very easily the lotus feet. But he wanted to take forcibly the lotus dust from his feet. So that Vaishnava also was stronger, and both began to wrestle. He wants to take his dust, and he wanted what to take. So, and who was strong or who defeated? But in the meantime, that first was injured so much, and his leg was broken, and he was sent to hospital there. And for 1-2 months, a plaster was given. What is this? Is this bhakti? What kind of bhakti is this? Don't joke like this. Be always careful. In joke, sometimes this Vaishnava Aparad becomes. So be always, don't joke so much. Very very sweet, politely and humbly you can joke. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes, or Advaita Acharya sometimes, Nityananda Prabhu sometimes, in that way. Otherwise don't joke. Other joking will be transferred into offense. Be very... Then, किंतु यदि लता संगे उठे उपशाखा भुक्ति मुक्ति वांछा जतो आशंका तार लेखा निषिद्धाचार कुटी नाटी जीव हिंसन ला पूजा प्रतिष्ठा आदि जतो उपशाखागण सेठ जल पाइया उपशाखा बढ़ी जाए स्तब्ध या मूल शाखा बढ़ते न पाए.
Sometimes unwanted creepers, such as the creepers of desire for material enjoyment and liberation from the material.
There are two kinds of upshakha. Upshakha means unwanted branches. Two kinds of. One like branch and one like grasses. Wheat. One is wheat. Like in corn or wheat, there may be so many grasses. They are also upashakha. And those who are in the same creeper, in the root, or several branches may come. If there are so many several branches, then the creeper cannot go up. So we should try to cut them. And those who are like creeper, like grasses, and others from that may, and that would be uprooted. You cannot uproot the upashakha which is coming from the same root. You cannot. You should cut it. And those who are like fur, Jim himself, like violence, cutting all animals and taking and so many things. You should uproot them. No worldly desire except to serve Krishna. All should be uprooted. And Sangha Siddha Bhakti, Arab Siddha Bhakti, Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gyan Mishra Bhakti, Yoga Mishra Bhakti, they should be cut off. Otherwise your mool root, even you can cut the root from root by Kuntha Bhakti. Also, Satyabhama and Rukmini Bhakti, Dwarkadish Bhakti also you should cut. And then it will go to Vrindavan, you should also cut for Saktharas, Dasaras, Vatsalaras. Oh. And only one pointed Bhakti, Madhuras will go in the line of Gopis. Then this will go to Golok Vrindavan and that it will be brought to Ripen. Otherwise, no. So in Sankhya, in brief, I told, and now it is so much time, 7.5, so I must stop my explanation and we can explain it in around 8 that time. If you can come there, you can hear.